Alrighty, what's good everybody? Today I'm going to walk you through how I ideate ads and how I made a full video ad that is up on my website. So we're going to head right into Spaces right here. We're going to open up this full ad. So where I like to start is, let's zoom out. I like to start here, and if I were to condense this down into 3 easy steps, it's prompting. Actually, no, scrap that. If I were to break it down in the 4 easy steps, it would be ideation, prompting, testing and execution, and then editing. So 4 easy steps. First off is ideation. So I decide what I'm going to do. This is a spec ad I made because I just wanted to, and this is for my internship, but it's kind of cooked there. So this is just a spec ad. I make no profit off of this. Ad isn't running to sell a product of any kind. Just want to get that out there and clarify that really quickly. So, ideation, prompting, execution and testing, and editing. So, this idea came about me because I kept on seeing a bunch of edits on Instagram where they were transitioning between different things. I don't have the ideation examples, I just remember visualizing it at one point. So I want an ad that transitions between these 3 containers, and it creates, let's say, a short video changing settings repeatedly. So what I would do is I would head into ChatGPT first and open this agent that I took from this other guy, which is GenHQ Prompting Assistant. I have the prompt right here, and let me full screen this. So here's my long-winded yap session trying to figure out how to make it. So can you make a prompt for me? And then it just yaps and yaps, and then I upload the images and I tell it the brand, and then I give it this, and it gives me prompts of each one. And eventually I decide I want them to a one-size-fits-all prompt. I tested it, it did not work at all. Then I tested it again where all of them are in different environments, and that is what I ended up going with. So as you can see in here, I have the images, I have the prompts, and I take it over here, I connect it like this, and then I create an image generator. So I connect these two to image generators. As you can see, they're all connected on lines. And I did about 3 or 4 images each, all in Nano Banana Pro. So I started off with Nano Banana Pro. I take the best images and I put them over here into final. So this is our final images. This is part of ideation and, no, not ideation, it's part of execution and testing. So I'm testing images, seeing how they work. My first prompt I test with just one of these, or with 2 of these, to create transitions. As you can see, these transition from one to the other. And then same thing with this one. It transitions from one to the other, and I just pick the best one that I think is going to do. These are the prompts. I use them same thing in here. I took it for a video that transitions between the 3 backgrounds, does it all, and then I tell it to flip the order, and then I tell it to split it up between 2 images so I can actually physically go in and edit it myself. So I just did that. I popped in the prompts. I tested it for runway first, and then I tested it for a different LLM or different video model. So my first tests, I believe they were all in runway. The first ones were auto. Then I tested the ones in Seed Dance. Seed Dance, I believe, is the Chinese video model. It's not very good with language, but it is very good on its own. So I took Seed Dance Pro, made the transitions, and I took the 2 best transitions. I put them into here. This is just me testing to take off the trademark, but I already said these are spec ads. I'd make no money from these, and I'm not running them to make a profit off these products in any way, shape, or form. So I simply go into here. I take these two. I tried to combine the two, but it didn't work. But that doesn't matter because with Seed Dance, you have a start image and an end image. So for these prompts, this will be the start image, and then this will be the end image. So then you have your start image, and then for the other one, my end image was this image right here. So the transition between these two products is the exact same. It's the exact same no matter what. So with that being said, I can take it into DaVinci Resolve and simply do this. I could simply combine the two clips together. I hope you can see that. I hope you can see that. But you take this and then you plug it in and simply you create this little ad. And that is my workflow. It starts with ideation, prompting, execution and testing, and finally editing if I need to. Now, this video was quite easy to make, and it didn't require, I'm not going to say it didn't require a lot of effort. I'm going to say it was very easy to do. And then, of course, as you can see, I tried experimenting. But the ad, in my opinion, was so good, I decided to put it on my website, Tejan Enterprise, which is, as you can see, it is right here. And I put it on there. Again, they're spec ads. These aren't ads I'm actually going to provide as a service, and these are just tests. I'm profiting no way from these. So that is my workflow, complete front to back. And I'm going to say it for a fourth time or fifth time: ideation, prompting, executing and testing, and finally editing, depending on whether or not you need that. That is the video. I hope this was valuable to you and explain to you how I'm doing my workflow moving forward with Freepik to make ads and ad images.